One Cigarette by Edwin Wood. No smoke without you, my fire. After you left, your cigarette glowed on in my ashtray and sent up a long thread of such quiet grey. I smiled to wonder who would believe its signal of so much love. One cigarette in the non-smoker's tray. As the last spire trembles up, a sudden draught blows it winding into my face. Is it smell? Is it taste? You are here again, and I am drunk on your tobacco lips. Out with the light. Let the smoke lie back in the dark, till I hear the very ash sigh down among the flowers of brass. I'll breathe, and long past midnight, your last kiss.
I stormsvarte fjell, jeg vandrer alene. Over isfrie tar jeg meg frem. I Atlehagen stammer igjen den vene. Og synger, men kommer du hjem?
What a shocking lack of imagination.
I love you. I always will.
Scared. It's when we're most lost that the source of light is closest.
Look at someone and then you're like, we're in love.
That doesn't happen to you now?
Not every day.
Not every day.
No. Do you think it has changed? Was it much easier before?
Oh, I think falling in love is the same as it's always been. I think it's as surprising and shocking and chaotic and beautiful as it's always been. I think you can't. The heart is uncontrollable. You can't legislate for who you fall in love with. It happens. So I think the structures for how we try to organize it intellectually have changed, but evolutionarily we haven't evolved at that kind of a rate. I think you fall in love with something, you can't explain why you do it, you just do it.
imaginary dagger.
It doesn't make sense, does it?
No, terrible metaphor.
Damn! I thought I had something there.
There is a lady sweet and kind, anonymous. There is a lady sweet and kind, was never face so pleased my mind. I did but see her passing by, and yet I love her till I die. Her gesture, motion, and her smiles, her wit, her voice, my heart beguiles my heart. I know not why, and yet I love her till I die. Her free behaviour, winning looks, will make a lawyer burn his books. I touched her not, alas, not I, and yet I love her till I die. Had I her fast betwixt mine arms, judge you that think such sports were harms? Were it any harm? No, no, fie, fie, for I will love her till I die. Should I remain confined there, so long as Phoebus in his sphere, I to request, she to deny, yet would I love her till I die. Cupid is winged and doth range, her country so my love doth change, but change she earth, or change she sky, yet will I love her till I die.
If you're a tennis, I'm a tennis fan. I was at the Wimbledon final this year.
Well, that's so good. Sure, that.
That just sounds like me clicking my tongue.
Yes,
The tennis
better than what
noises are
mine was.
good.
Because,
Yeah. And then you get the crowd going, ooh, whoa, all that stuff.
Tom Bennett.
Pretty exciting. I love a cup of tea.
So
Yeah.
the cliche lives.
The cliche lives, yeah.
Okay.
I love a cup of coffee as well. But at a certain point in a grey English afternoon, when it's raining outside and the sun has gone down and you have work to do, if someone presents you with a brew, a well-made brew, like, you're not going to say no to that.
Day made.
Day made.
I have no problem with eating cake. Here's the thing, is I think eating cake is a genuine pleasure, and so I don't feel guilty about it. I'm very happy to eat as much cake as I choose, and I think people should eat more cake if they want. Don't if you don't. Yeah, I try not to feel guilty about pleasures. I think if it's a pleasure that's not hurting anyone else, I think you should indulge it and not feel guilty about it.
She Walks in Beauty by Lord Byron. She walks in beauty like the night of cloudless climes and starry skies, and all that's best of dark and bright meet in her aspect and her eyes, thus mellowed to that tender light which heaven to gaudy day denies. One shade the more, one ray the less, had half impaired the nameless grace which waves in every raven tress, or softly lightens o'er her face, where thoughts serenely sweet express how pure, how dear their dwelling place. And on that cheek and o'er that brow, so soft, so calm yet eloquent, the smiles that win, the tints that glow, that tell of days in goodness spent, a mind at peace with all below, the heart whose love is innocent. By Derek Walcott. The time will come when with elation you will greet yourself arriving at your own door, in your own mirror. and each will smile at the other's welcome and say, "Sit here. Eat." You will love again the stranger who was yourself. Give wine. Give bread. Give back your heart to itself, to the stranger who has loved you all your life, whom you ignored for another, who knows you by heart. Take down the love letters from the bookshelf, the photographs, the desperate notes. Peel your own image from the mirror. Sit. Feast on your life.
Do not stand at my grave and weep, by Mary Elizabeth Fry. Do not stand at my grave and weep. I am not there. I do not sleep. I am 1,000 winds that blow. I am the diamond glint on snow. I am the sun on ripened grain. I am the gentle autumn rain. When you awaken in the morning's hush, I am the swift, uplifting rush of quiet birds in circling flight. I am the soft starshine at night. Do not stand at my grave and cry. I am not there. I did not die.